with all manner of plagues, but still Pharaoh's heart was hardened.
Great one, you hear the cry of Egypt.
They would cry louder if they had to make the bricks. Send them away.
The people have been plagued by thirst. They've been plagued by frogs, by lice, by flies, by sickness, by boils. They can endure no more.
Why do you bring this worker of evil before me?
The people desert the temples. They turn from the gods.
What gods? You prophets and priests made the gods that you may prey upon the fears of men. The Nile ran red, I too was afraid. Until word came of a mountain beyond the cataracts, which spewed red mud and poisoned the water. Was it the staff I gave you that caused all this? Was it the wonder of your God that fish should die and frogs should leave the waters? Was it the miracle that flies and lice should bloat upon their carrion and spread disease in both man and beast? These things were ordered by themselves, not by any God. Now go.
You'll see darkness cover Egypt when the sun climbs high to noon. And you shall know that God is God, and bow down to his will.
Nothing of this earth can make me bow to you, Moses.
Behold, the hail comes. When darkness has covered Egypt for 3 days, your ministers will send for me.
In the 3 days of darkness, you have whined like frightened children in the night.
Moses said the sun would shine in 3 days, and it is true. Oh, great one, let his people go. For all of Egypt will be barren from the cataracts to the sea.
Will my father free the slaves?
Can taxes be collected from dead cattle and blighted harvests?
Does fear rule Egypt? Or do I?
We fear no army of the earth, but can we fight plagues with swords?
There is no shame in this.
The strongest rebel.
It is not Pharaoh who yields to the slave, but his counselors.
To make cities without bricks. Who is the slave and who is the Pharaoh? Do you hear laughter, Ramses? Yes, the laughter of kings in Babylon, in Canaan, in Troy. As Egypt surrenders to the god of slaves.
Bring the Hebrew in.
Go into the garden. It's not good for a son of Pharaoh to see his father humbled by a son of slaves.
My son, stand beside me.
Have the days of darkness made you see the light, Ramses? Will you now free my people?
Great one, bid the scribe read the order.
Give me the writing.
Sublime Pharaoh, you cannot resist the power of his God.
I know not his God. Neither will I let his people go.